you. It's the answer to all our treehouse security problems. Forget the stink bomb minefield. Forget the laser-guided jelly flinger. This is the simple, practical solution.
OK, so where exactly do we get a shark for this shark-infested moat?
Yeah, only sharks I ever seen have been in pies.
Relax, boys. We don't need a real shark, just this. The XJ3000 remote-controlled robo-security shark. Scary or what?
Not half as scary as the price.
Not a problem. It's me birthday next week. All me relatives can chip in and get me it, right?
Security shark, eh? Nice. I'll ring all the relatives, get them over here and let them know.
Great! Half an hour and the house will be swarming with rich and generous aunties and uncles.
So what do you say? Does our boy get the birthday goods or what?
Got to say, Nasha, I was hoping for a better turnout than this. Where's the other 19?
Come on. One little security shark. Not much to ask for, is it, Auntie Beryl?
Sorry, but year after year we give that lad presents and not once has he ever said thank you.
Well, he's got a busy schedule, hasn't he? Whoopee cushions don't inflate themselves, you know.
No, Dennis needs to be taught a lesson. So this year, for his birthday, we've all decided to get him nothing.
Couldn't you just say thanks now?
That wouldn't cut it. I need to make a big impression, and fast.
What about writing a load of belated thank you letters?
Letters. Yeah! They'd never expect that. It's a lot of letters, though. 23 relatives times 9 years times 2 again for Christmas and birthdays equals...
Equals writer's cramp.
Ha! Soon as the old relations get these, Dennis will be their favouriteest lovable lad again.
Hello, Beano Town Police Station. What? Yes. Oh, right away, ma'am. Hello, Beano.
Hey, what are you doing with those?
Well, you did right not to open them, ma'am. Letters from Dennis. Who knows what's in them? Stink bombs, itching powder, live beetles.
What? No!
Don't worry, they'll be safely destroyed, along with the rest.
But Auntie Beryl, they were just...
Oh, poor Dennis. I've got to get hold of those letters and show everyone the truth.
OK, Nasha, looks like we'll have to think of some other way to say thank you. All my relatives use this road, see? One big thank you sign here, and everybody likes Dennis again.
Dennis, your Auntie Beryl, does she ride a bike?
Yeah, why? Oh, hello, Auntie.
You all right up there, Auntie Beryl?
See? Every present I ever gave him. Taking them all back, I am. Back, I say.
All personnel, clear blast zone. Explosion in T-minus 10 seconds.
I've never done a controlled explosion before, Sarge.
Hang on. You're the officer in charge. Shouldn't you be doing the big red plunger thingy?
Eh? Oh, yes. I suppose I should.
But didn't he say you could do the big red plunger thingy?
Yes, he did. Fair, Sarge.
Oi! Give us that back.
No, you promised.
Constable Cough Drop, step away from the big red plunger thingy.
Skywriting?
Toy plane plus joke smoke canister for Mr. Ha-Ha's equals a great big thank you in the sky. That's got to impress him.
I've had as much experience with big red plunger thingies as you.
I'm the senior officer, and that's that. 5, 4,
OK, here goes.
1.
What?
All right. Why on earth have you called us all back here?
It's about these.
Have you taken leave of your senses? Those letters will be booby-trapped.
Rubbish! They're just thank you letters. Look, I'll open one.
See? I told you they'd be booby-trapped.
So, what's that meant to say then? Blumaguflagnag? I don't get it.
I'm the one that's going to get it in about 5 minutes.
Dennis!
Make that 3. Ideas, boys! And quick! How else could you write thank you in big gigantic letters no one can miss?
Blimey, better go see what's up. Look after my white line painting machine for me, would you, lads?
One huge thank you right across that hillside. That ought to...
Dennis!
OK, lads, you're on your own. Don't let me down.
Think Mum would like a little word.
Smoke? There's been smoke, has there?
Yes, there's been smoke from your booby-trapped letters.
What? No! They would!
So now we're taking everything back. And we mean everything.
Great. All I wanted to do was say thanks. Do they really think I'm that horrible? Me, Dennis, the little lad.
Chin up, Dennis. Gran's here. That last letter wasn't booby-trapped. There was a smoke canister on this.
Which we know absolutely nothing about.
I am not opening that letter.
You mean cabbage. Open the letter, or I lock the doors and give B the cabbage.
Why didn't you just say they were thank you letters?
I always said he was a good boy.
Maybe now we can discuss what you'd like for your birthday.
Yes! Result!
Just as long as nothing else gets destroyed or defaced.
Oops.
Here goes then.
No! Sorry! Oh, aunties! Oh, thank yous!
You're right, mate.
Forget the white line thing! Where's the steering wheel?
Where's the brakes?
Where's my mum?
I say, is this the way to the town hall?
That could have gone better. 5 miles of paint to clean and no birthday presents.
Think again, Dennis. Guess what super brilliant Gran went and got you? That shark you wanted. Got it from this bloke down at the pub, see? Anyway, I had to stick the thing in the bath.
Good idea. Check it all works.
Nice relaxing bath. That's what I need after a day like today.
Ah, well, it won't be long. So, have you got the shark's remote control there, Gran?
Eh? Since when did a shark need a remote control?
Gran, you do know it's not a real shark I wanted.
Oh! Dennis! Oh, my word!
skateboard, Dennis. Shame your parents can't afford one of these.
What? And look like a complete muppet? Let's test the rocket overdrive, Nasha.
I can't see.
I suppose you think that's funny, do you?
Oh, no!
But, Dennis, what exactly have you done to deserve a new skateboard?
Must be something.
No, dear, there isn't. But I do have an idea. It's your school prize giving soon.
Prize giving.
Yes, where Walter's parents always look down their noses at us because he wins everything. Now, if you want something for a change...
You get me a new skateboard, right?
I was going to say it would just be so lovely for us all.
And you get me a new skateboard?
Dennis, if you win a prize, I'll happily buy you this. The very best skateboard in the catalogue.
Wow! But what could you get a prize for? You haven't done very much work, have you, Dennis?
There must be one I can win.
It won't be easy, Dennis. To be quite honest with you, if you can pull this off, I'll eat my hat.
Morning, Mrs. Creature. How about a nice juicy apple to get your day off to a cracking start?
All right, Dennis. What's your game?
No game, miss. Here, I'll take that.
Oi!
I want to carry it for you.
What?
Please? I thought you might like some flowers from my garden.
Oh, Dennis, I feel a little faint.
Oh, let me help you to your chair.
Good morning, Mrs. Creature. I brought you a flower. Oh, that's kind, dear. Put it in there with the ones Dennis brought. Heavens, Dennis! If you keep this up, you'll be a contender for the Good Behaviour Prize.
How else am I going to get this skateboard? Good behaviour's the only prize you don't need top grades for.
But you'll never beat Walter at sucking up to Mrs. Creature.
You never spoke a true word.
I thought you might like 2 apples today, Mrs. Creature.
Or would you prefer a bowl of delicious fruit salad?
Oh. Might one carry your valise for you, Mrs. Creature?
No need for that. My men will carry you and your bag straight to the classroom.
Oh!
Dennis means business. We have to stop him.
What are we going to do, Walter?
Overwhelm him with superior firepower. Nobody beats me at sucking up.
Morning, Mrs. Creature. Thought you might like tea and toast today.
Or maybe you prefer to choose from a selection of freshly baked pastries and ground continental coffee. Cappuccino or latte?
I don't know, Nasha. It's prize giving today, but old Creature still won't say who's ahead. Still, at least there'll be loads of food afterwards. Tell you what, I'll try and bring you back some sausages.
So, may the best man win, eh?
No doubt who that is, Walter.
Face it, Dennis. It would take a miracle for you to beat me.
Ah, boys. I'd like you to meet our guest speaker, Sir Arthur Guff. Dennis and Walter are the front runners for the Good Behaviour Prize.
Is that so? Well, he's the hooligan who knocked me over in the park the other day.
Walter, is this true?
It was an accident, miss.
And then he ran away. You can't give him the best behaviour prize. He's a disgrace to the school.
Well, it was neck and neck, but that settles it. Dennis, the prize is yours.
What?
Yes!
Come on, Walter. It's starting. I can't go in. It's too humiliating. Hang on. That's Dennis's dog. Excellent. If I'm not getting that prize, neither is Dennis.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Arthur Guff, Beano Town's most distinguished manufacturer of plastic-coated string.
If life has taught me one thing, it is that to succeed in life, you need a good piece of string. Now, many people will tell you that string has no personality. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Why's the dog catcher here?
Dennis, hand that dog over this instant.
What? No, miss, please.
Oh, I might have known this was all too good to be true. Hand him over now, or there's no prize.
Run, Nasha!
So, I always tie a piece of string to my big toe. I remember string for my birthday. Long, brown. I'd stop turn pain. What's happening?
Bring that dog here!
Oh. You boy, with the dog, come here. Now, that was funny. First time I've laughed in 60 years. Here, this is my special prize for outstanding individual achievement. And it goes to Dennis.
We're so proud of you, Dennis. This is the happiest day of our lives.
And we're going straight from here to the shops to buy you that skateboard.
Thanks, Dad. But weren't you going to eat your hat as well?
Have this one, dear. I'm tired of it.
Thanks very much, dear. Bit chewy.
good! I'll say, what a team! Oi, Walter, look what you've done to our ball!
Your ball? Look what you've done to our clothes!
Yeah, well, whatever, Walter.
How dare he? I'll whatever him. Hand me the bumper book of rules, Bertie. Aha! As I thought. Mr. Bowles, there's an emergency at the football field.
Oi! What's this all about? Oh, I was having my lunch.
Dennis is blatantly breaking the rules about playing football in the park.
You called me down here for that?
But it clearly states that when playing soccer in Beano Town Park, Rule 67A, dogs may not play in goal. It's the rules.
Rules? This is my park and I make the rules.
But...
This grass is for playing football. So if you're not playing, get off!
Well said, Parky!
Maybe your lot should play a bit more sport instead of poking your noses into other people's business. I don't know. Come round.
Well, I never.
Walter, play footy! That's a laugh.
Yeah, it's not like you know anything about football.
I know plenty, actually. I could play if I wanted.
Yeah, right. Course you could.
Right, I will. In fact, my team will take on yours next Saturday, right here.
OK, you're on.
Right, and the rules are, most runs wins.
Goals is how it usually works, Walter.
Walter, we can't play football.
I believe it's called soccer, and whatever it takes, we will win. First, we study the enemy.
Awesome save, Nasha!
OK, boys, let's take a break.
So, what do you reckon, then? Walter's team will be a pushover, won't it?
Should be, Curly. But you know Walter. He's always got some sneaky scheme up his sleeve.
Well, I may not know much about soccer, but even I can see that Nasha's good. What have you found out?
Well, apparently, it is goals, not runs.
And the chap who scores most of them is called a striker. So I suppose we need one of them. Anyone for one of Butcher's veggie sausage bites? Don't worry, Dudley. I'll find us a striker. And you've just given me an idea how to solve the Gnasher problem, too. What are we doing, Walter? I found our striker, the school new boy, David Peckham. Oh, hi, David. Ready for the trial? That's good enough for us. See you next Saturday. Right, we've strengthened our attack. Now to weaken their defence.
All right, boys. Practice makes perfect. When you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Best goalie ever. No matter what tricks Walter pulls, we can't lose.
There you go, Walter. 5 dozen super fat sausages, double cooked in fat.
Thanks, Mr. Butcher. They look perfect.
You've got enough there to feed a football team.
Or at least a goalie.
Nasha!
Oi! Who did that?
You were supposed to stop it!
That's right. Eat up, Nasha.
Almost caught by slipper, eh, Nasha? I guess you're just getting old. Don't worry, boy. I'll always love you, whatever happens. Hi, Nasha. Ready for fun? Something's not right here.
Still a few more days to the match, and by that time Gnasher will be the size of a rhino!
Face facts, Den. He's definitely slowed down. And it's not long to our match with Walter.
Curly, we could beat Walter and his mates with our feet tied together.
Yeah, but like you said, he might have something sneaky up his sleeve.
Don't worry. Nasha's still got it, haven't you, boy? Come on, old pal. Do your stuff.
Oh, Den, this is bad.
Hey, Walter, ready to give up yet?
Give up? I don't think so. Mind if I have a go?
Nasha, wake up!
Golly, is that a girl?
Pieface, you're right. This is bad. What is it, boy? Are you feeling ill? Hey, get off, Soppy. That tickles. Aha! You've been nobbled. Don't worry, Nasha. It's not your fault. Everyone knows you're a sucker for sausages. You go ahead. You could do with some fresh air. I'll, catch up with you. Walter, just as I thought.
104% fat. Bon appetit, Nasha.
No, Nasha, you can't. Be strong. That's my boy. Now, let's concentrate on getting you fit again.
Bangers, eh? Oh, sneaky.
Poor old Nasha couldn't resist. But he's given them up, and we've done some intensive training. So, he's back on form now.
Hang on. That's the new kid, David Peckham.
I told you Walter would do something sneaky.
Dennis, you've met our new striker, David Peckham. And how's your star goalkeeper?
Fine, thanks. In fact, he's as fit as a butcher's sausage. Oh, I mean dog.
Oh, yes. Of course. Well, why wouldn't he be? Huh. Still, I bet he's not fit enough for this.
Is that all your striker's got? We did it, Nasha! You did it! Nice try, Walter, but nobody messes with our goalie.
What? You knew?
Course I did! Nasha's my best friend! Oh, a new amp for me guitar! Thanks, Gran.
The super loud too. Special extra loud edition with added loudness.
Loud, then.
Comes with these industrial strength earplugs.
Fantastic! Let's try it out, eh?
It'll have to wait, Dennis. I promised Walter we would be the test audience for his lecture.
Walter? Lecture? Oh.
While, of course, the very few of us here who are as smart as I will know the process is called photosynthesis. I hope you have enjoyed my talk on the science of flowers. Bertie, if you please.
Great! Is it over?
Until tomorrow at assembly, yes. This was just a dress rehearsal.
You say something? Come on, Nasha. We've got a brand new amp and a world waiting to complain. Now, let their ears beg for mercy.
Dun, dun, yay! Go bouncy castle!
Sorry, B. Band practice. Got senses to assault, you know.
Dun, dun, bouncy castle now! B... oh, no, but not that! Me, windy beans today!
Oh, forget it, B. Me music comes first.
Now we go bouncy castle!
It's just not fair. I always have to give in to B.
Yeah, her bottom's unbeatable.
Or is it? Quick! Sooner we get our gear up into the treehouse, the better.
Dun, dun, play park now!
Ain't gonna happen, B.
Me need windy beans! Take my windy beans!
Come on, tin makers. Let's get set up.
Okay, then. Ready to rock?
Yeah, just gotta plug in and... Hey! Where's the volume knob? The volume knob on my amp's gone!
Maybe it's invisible then.
No, I know exactly who did this. Give me that volume knob, B.
Then give me windy beans!
No way!
Okay. Me hide nubby nub nub.
No! Oh!
Me glad who's here, bouncy pals. Hi, Tooth. Thanks, Cheeks. Okay. Got poo-poo nappies. Squirty milk. Scary faces. Yay! Now, me tell plan.
Can't we just go and look for the volume knob?
And leave the beans unprotected? No, she only needs one can. We have to let B make the first move. Ah! What was that?
Yuck! Nappy attack!
We've got to block the window!
Help me, guys!
Ha! Good work, Nasha. OK, lads, get the light bulb. Just give us the location of the volume knob and you can go. OK, have it your way. Curly, bring me the soap and water. It's bath time. Loosened your tongue a little?
Cheeks, if who hears this, then got me. Time for secret weapon.
OK, you leave me no choice. Tell us where the volume knob is, or I will give you a kiss.
Dennis, no!
I know what I'm doing, Curly.
No! Okay, me tell. Ugh. Me head knob is tough cheeks.
After them, lads! We got to get that tin of beans back!
Could you please keep this noise down, Dennis? Some of us have to rehearse lectures, you know.
Here you go, Den.
Got it!
Hey!
Oh my garden! Oh, my finger! So from now on, garden and treehouse are out of bounds. But what about my finger? This'll mean a week off school at least. What? But I need you tomorrow to be a flower at my lecture. Don't worry, Walter. Dennis will be your flower.
Good morning, children. At today's assembly, we have an extra special treat for you.
Just think floral, Dennis. Now let's go check our props, Dudley.
And don't think you can dodge this, Dennis. I'll be watching.
Me? Thought you were grounded.
Me escape. Me sorry, Den.
Yeah, me too, B.
Me help.
How? In 3 minutes' time, Beano Town's biggest menace will be Beano Town's biggest laughing stock. So, unless you know how to empty a school hall in under... Of course! B, your bottom can empty any room in seconds.
But no beans.
Yeah, they're all still in the treehouse, and Dad's boarded that up.
All right, team. On stage, please.
Wait. Faster! For Den!
A spotlight and a full house. What more could one want?
Paper bag. Think I'm gonna puke.
So, without further ado, let us raise the curtain on...
Oopsie.
Okay, guys. Once B brings that volume knob, this new amp is finally gonna rock Beano Town!
Glad you two aren't fighting now.
Yeah, we good team.
Yep, you're a sis in a million, B.
Me's got a nubby nub.
Great! Where'd you hide it, then? Oh, brilliant! Disgusting, but brilliant.
Excuse me, but don't you think that's a little loud?
Loud?
No, carry on. My mistake.
Steady on!
It's not our fault, Mum. There's stuff everywhere.
What's going on here?
We're having a spring clean.
Oh, good. Then perhaps you can help me find my teapot. I think I left it here last time.
All right, Gran. Dennis, you can fill this box with stuff for the charity shop.
But it's Saturday.
And after that, tidy your room. You too. Go on.
Oh! There's stuff here I haven't looked at for ages. Magnifying glass, sunglasses, notebook, old brown coat. How to crack crimes and solve mysteries. The mystery is why I bought the book in the first place.
How to solve mysteries. Cool.
There. Oh, now for a sit down and a nice cup of tea.
Oh, yes. Did you find my teapot? But you can't miss it. It's bright red.
Oh, I think I might have put it in the charity box out the back. What are you up to?
Nothing for you to worry about, sweet cheeks. Oh, where's my teapot? It's a mystery.
A mystery, eh? Sounds like a job for Dennis P.I.
He what?
Private investigator. Here to solve the mystery of the missing teapot.
This afternoon, I'm supposed to be having tea with a gentleman I haven't seen for 36 years. Oh, and I really need this particular teapot.
Well, I'd say there's a good chance your teapot has been swiped, snaffled, stolen. Do you have anything that might help us pick up the scent?
What about this old tea bag?
Aha! Perfect. Cop a whiff of that Nasha, old pal, and see if you can't sniff out the culprit. To the treehouse! Who keeps doing that?
Right, that's warmed us up. Ready for the Colonel's tea party.
Nice work, Nasha. Looks like the trail might end right here. So that's what Nasha was after.
Hey, that's my pie. But you can see everything from up here. Pie face, have you seen anyone with a red teapot?
What was it like again?
You know, like...
And red.
Oh, yeah. I saw someone with one of those.
And what did this person look like?
Well, it was a boy with black hair, shorts, and a big smile.
That can't be right. You're describing me.
Okay. He had tidy hair, and glasses. Oh, and a bow tie.
I think we found our thief.
Tom-ti-tom-ti-tom-tom. Tra-la!
Aha! Hand over the teapot, Walter.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Come on. I know you've got it.
Dennis, hang on. You're going about this all the wrong way.
Thank goodness one of you is making sense.
Okay, teapot rustler. Where's the loot? If you don't tell us, the flower gets it. Right, Nipper?
Teapot? Loot? I don't understand.
Don't play the fool with me. A reliable witness claims to have seen you with my best red teapot.
Gran?
Ah, here, boy.
If it's a teapot you're looking for, Mrs. Creature has a vast collection.
This is the life. Nice and quiet. A pot of tea and no... Dennis!
What are
you doing in school on a Saturday?
I might ask you the same question.
Teaching doesn't recognise weekends.
Is that right? So what can you teach me about this teapot?
That? Oh, it's nothing. Just a teapot.
Could be a respray job. Whoopsie.
No! Okay. It's my second best teapot. That's all.
Second best? You have more than one?
Sure. I've got lots of teapots.
Oh. We're not just looking for any teapot. We're looking for... one like this.
This is not my teapot.
No, but that's my steak.
Why would anyone keep a steak in a teapot?
It was frozen. I put it in there to thaw out. But if you've lost a teapot, try the Colonel. He's having a big tea party.
Thanks, Dollface. But you're not out of the frame until we've found our teapot. So don't even think about doing a runner and leaving town. I mean, thanks, Mrs. Creature.
Yep, sorry, you can't come in here. Colonel's orders. No Dennis.
Oh, come on. Since when did you take orders from the Colonel?
Well, ever since he promised me a slap-up tea. Dainty sandwiches cut up all nice, cream slice, lemon drizzle cake, sticky buns with sprinkles. Oh, no, you don't.
But I'm an investigator. We're on the same side. Solving mysteries, busting crooks, enforcing the law.
No Dennis. That's the law. And definitely no dogs.
Good afternoon, Sergeant. Oh, you do look well today.
Oh, why, thank you. I might say the same about you. Oh, splendid hat, by the way.
Oh, I'll be sure to save a bun or three for you, Sergeant.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All that dog of yours sniffed out was some sausages.
But no teapot.
That's right, no teapot.
Then we're all out of clues. Nothing else to do but go back and re-examine the crime scene. So, what about your tea date?
Oh, I guess I'll just have to keep him waiting for another 36 years.
No way! We have to get to the bottom of this. Wait! Look! The teapot!
The teapot! No!
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, Gran! I'm really sorry.
Oh, it's all right, Dennis. You see, it wasn't the teapot I was after. It was what was inside the teapot. Me best choppers! Oh, just in time! Here comes my date!
Hello, sweet cheeks. Oh, I can recognise that smile a mile away.
Put over, amigo! Thanks, Dennis! Oh, you're a brilliant investigator. It's been a blast!
It sure has! Sweet cheeks!
What happened to my lawn?
Well, it all started with a missing teapot.
Save it for when you've tidied your room, Dennis. Like I asked you to do this morning.
Oh, parents! That's one mystery I'll never solve.